What up guys, Mike Chen here in the Bay Area, Fremont, California. One of my favorite dumpling places in the area. And today I'm about to chow down with the Chow Down King. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
Oh my God, finally meeting Mike Chen. This is awesome.
What? No, finally meeting you. Dude,
this is awesome.
You look awesome for eating like 20,000 pounds of food every single day.
It's not easy. It's a
did
job,
you eat today?
but no, not yet. Just the yogurt, prime the stomach, getting ready for some dumplings.
And you've had soup dumplings before?
I've had soup dumplings, but I know that I don't know anything about the whole world of dumplings, so I'm excited to learn something today.
My friend, we are gonna have every single dumpling in the dumpling kingdom today.
Oh, I'm excited. This is gonna be fun.
Let's do this, buddy.
This is great.
Hey!
All you noodle.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, as you guys can see, as soon as we sat down, this
Going crazy. It's already on its way out.
Ooh. I've been wanting to eat with you for years. Like seriously.
For real?
Dude, like
Actually, no, fair game. Likewise, dude. Because just watching your travel stuff. We've been to Japan a couple times and just following the places that you've gone.
Nice. Hopefully you
great.
like them.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to dive into this whole competitive eating thing because like it's so fascinating. But before we do that, let's have some soup dumplings.
All right.
Because good conversation needs some dumplings. And these are what I have found the best soup dumplings in the Bay Area.
The best. Okay.
The best. We got the crab soup dumplings, and then we have the regular pork ones on the bottom.
Oh my God, it never ends.
Yeah, you know how to bite into a soup dumpling, right?
Teach me, man. Teach me.
All right, I got you, man. A little vinegar goes in.
All right, cool.
And usually that's all we need for some good dumpling sauce. Load mine up with some hot oil.
Okay.
But you don't need
That's
to do
all
this.
you do. That's all you.
This is my bloodstream. If you cut me open, this thing will bleed.
Oh my God.
And then
Doesn't joke around.
No, we gotta take this seriously. And there's a couple different ways to eat it. So one way is you just take your dumpling and make sure it doesn't fall apart. Put it on the spoon, bite it like a vampire. A little nibble.
Oh, nibble.
Yeah, oh, love nibble right here. Yeah, I love how your nibble is like a big bite off the top. And you can just suck the soup out. Sometimes what I like to do is also pour the soup on a spoon and just add some vinegar and chilies. But, oh, they don't have a little spoon for the chilies. You can just dip it in here. And just one bite this baby, yeah.
That is fantastic.
Right?
Oh.
These are definitely the best soup dumplings in this area. I know you don't like spicy, but these are some spicy wontons. All right. But they're not that spicy. It's just coated in a little hot oil.
Doesn't look too bad.
Yeah.
Filling's great.
Yeah,
Love it.
really nice and meaty. Not too spicy, a little hint of spice.
Yeah, not even spicy at all.
I gotta show you this. This is like one of my favorite things in the world. It's actually called a big plate of chicken.
Big plate of chicken.
Yeah, this is Xinjiang dish. And the noodles are thick, white biang biang noodles. They call it biang biang because when they make it, they throw it on the board. It goes biang
bam,
biang.
bam.
Yeah, try these, man. So you gotta just kind of gotta break it. What do you think?
Very good flavor.
Nice and chewy, right?
Yeah.
All right, while we're eating this, I wanted to ask you, so you didn't get into this competitive eating thing until like you were in college. Like how did you learn you were like able to just gobble down 20,000 pounds of anything?
Roughly when I was in college and stuff, around 17, 18 years old, that was like when Man vs. Food was at its peak.
Yeah.
You know, that was a poppin' show on the Travel Channel.
Yeah.
So I was, of course, addicted to it. One summer, I got family on the East Coast. There was a lobster roll eating championship. Whoever eats the most lobster rolls, $1,000 cash. And I was like, I'll give it a shot. I show up, this one dude comes up who's supposed to be a ringer. He's like a former competitive eater. I beat him by half a lobster roll, and I was just like, oh.
And you've never done this before?
Never done. I trained for it because I took it seriously. I was like,
You did? How did you train for
I
it?
was like eating broccoli, like steamed broccoli. I was like, all right, I got 3 pounds of steamed broccoli. Like, eat it. I was taking it seriously.
You're eating like my worst enemy, but yeah, I hate broccoli.
But after that, I was hooked, and I just got into the whole competitive eating scene. It's been a lot of fun.
Before you joined the Major League Eating,
Yes.
You realized this could be like a hobby, or were you thinking like, okay, this could be a career?
Oh, right off the bat, I wanted to be Joey Chestnut. I wanted the mustard belt. I didn't know exactly how I was going to get there, but I figured if I'm going to jump into something, I have low aspirations. I started doing YouTube videos, just small food challenges, like 6-pound pizzas, 5-pound burgers.
It's like small food challenge. It's just a 6-pound pizza.
No big deal.
Like whatever.
Then eventually I graduated. I pulled the trigger on Major League Eating, signed up for the Stockton Deep Fried Asparagus Eating Championship. Got 3rd place, which I was psyched about, and the rest is history.
What is your training methods like? What do you do?
It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
If I'm doing a hot dog contest, I cook up hot dogs.
Yeah.
I eat hot dogs over and over again.
Like how many pounds of food do you eat a day or at a time to train for something?
So like if I'm planning to eat 50 hot dogs, I'll cook up 50 hot dogs, put 10 minutes on the clock, and do the best I can in 10 minutes.
So training does help. Like there's a way to increase the capacity you're eating. Or is it like more like you're kind of born with a natural gift of consumption?
It'd be ignorant to say I don't think I was born with something special. It's hard work that's paid off. Like
Yeah.
I'm a small dude compared to a lot of the competitors.
Yeah, but that's
I got a little bit less of a rich case, but Kobayashi also.
Yeah.
So that was a little bit of a mental. Like I could tell myself I could do it. I made it sound as simple as just cooking up hot dogs, cooking up dumplings, and eating them. But if I want to make sure that my body is ready to push its limits, my body is ready to recover afterwards. Because if I just did this every day, every other day, like I'd be trash. My body would be nope, not gonna do it.
And that's really important. I think like a lot of people ask me too. They're like, how do you stay in shape eating like this every day?
Yeah.
You don't eat like this every day.
Not at all.
No.
You gotta work for it, and you gotta make it work for you.
And you're a nutritionist. You study nutrition.
I studied nutrition, yeah.
Yes.
I found it fascinating. I've always been a science guy, a math and science guy. Figuring out how like intricate, like dumpling in, energy in, but like, seeing how it breaks down in the body, how your body handles high intakes of salt and all that type of stuff.
I mean, I know what you are able to do, which is like superhuman, because 20 pounds of poutine, like
20
over.
pound-
You guys know how heavy 20 pounds is? There's nothing here that's 20 pounds on the table. That's like a fraction of me. You shove down your stomach in like 10 minutes.
Poutine's easy. I mean, it's
It's
French fries, it's gravy. Like
You think that's easy?
the hardest one, I did pumpkin pie up in Elk Grove.
Yeah, that was 20 something pounds.
Almost 21 pounds of pumpkin pie. That was one of the most miserable I've ever felt in my life.
Why?
I think there's something just so high sugar, it's just the texture of it, so fatty. Maybe I just like poutine better.
Yeah, I mean, it tastes better.
Yeah.
Dude, I want you to try this.
Yes.
So these are jjajang noodles with some roasted pork on top.
All right. Kind of looks like the Korean.
Jjajangmyeon?
Yeah, jjajangmyeon, yeah.
You know, jjajangmyeon is originally Chinese.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Because when I was in Korea, they were like, "You gotta try this. It's like kind of like a spin-off, like a Chinese dish or something,
Yeah.
but it's like the hot dish
Yeah.
here in Korea now." Oh, it's amazing.
Porky and garlicky. Oh, this is actually jjajangmyeon.
Oh, okay.
So that one has some jjajang sauce in there, but this is legit the real deal. I mean, you travel around the world. Do you have a favorite country you go to for food, or it's still Philippines? It's the best.
Hands down, Japan.
Japan?
Hands down.
Me too.
Hands
What's your
down.
favorite thing to eat in Japan?
I mean, the ramen scene is you can't beat it. It's just
Have you been to Tomita Ramen? My
Tomita.
favorite
write
ramen,
that down. We gotta remember that.
My favorite ramen place in Japan.
Okay.
It used to be a 5-hour wait. Check out this footage, guys. The noodle is laid out. It looks like a noodle harp. And then you dip it in this like anchovy/pork broth. You slurp it up. Like you only hear the sound of slurping in the restaurants because nobody can mutter any words.
No time to talk.
No, you just overwhelmed. All your senses are just overwhelmed. You gotta try that.
This is why this guy does food reviews. I'm like, it was amazing. That was good.
Let me ask you though, so when you're out eating regularly, how much do you eat?
Not too much, because I mean, I think it's become such a lifestyle at this point. I gotta calm it down on the outside. People say like, oh, do you get to enjoy food? I get to enjoy food more. So when I get to actually sit down, eat a good meal, it's amazing.
Well, I think these noodles are awesome. These has a little cumin put in there. Flavoring is great. This is one of my favorite things. Stir-fried potatoes, my favorite dishes.
Wow.
It's called a cold dish, so we eat this a lot with dumplings. Heard that up, take a bite of dumplings, take a bite of potatoes. It's a good pair. The ice cream challenges.
Oh.
How the heck? Because I did one, kitchen sink.
Kitchen sink, yeah.
First of all, there's no way I could do it in 30 minutes like they wanted me to. Like, there's no way.
Come on, man.
Dude, I am not God status like you. Took me like an hour to do it. First of all, I realized how much I hated sorbet because I thought sorbet was gonna be easy for me.
Oh, you got a lot of sorbet?
I got a lot of sorbet. It was bad. How are you stuffing that thing that cold? Do you just like, are you just immune to ice cream headaches?
Oh, I mean, the first thing I'm thinking is you said it took you an hour. That sounds more miserable than doing it in 30 minutes. Just get it over with before the cold gets to set in and everything. I mean, the technique's really simple. You just chase every bite of ice cream with hot water.
I thought you were just shoving it in your face, just like, oh, ice cream headache.
No, that'd be brutal.
It can't touch me. What is your like favorite eating contests?
Obviously, the Nathan Famous Hot Dog Contest.
You like it?
The energy, the
No,
crowd.
that's all you, man.
Oh, this is all me? Oh,
I just had a basket.
forget the plate. I mean, the Nathan's is hard to beat. It's the biggest contest of the year, 4th of July.
Yeah.
Tens of thousands of people out there watching live. The energy's crazy. And the biggest contest of the year, prestige-wise.
Right.
I love all the food I eat.
I don't really understand the whole Major League Eating thing. How does that work?
Yeah, Major League Eating, it's just, I think they say like the governing body of all stomach-centric sports or something like that. They're just really just a league that has developed a really good roster of big and well-run eating contests. They're in charge of the Nathan's contest, the Gyoza, the Hooters Chicken Wing Championship, and they make sure it's safe. You know, you hear it every once in a while about like contests, amateur contests. Safety's of a priority.
Yeah.
They always make sure that EMTs are there, that the rules are set. You know, sometimes they let people dunk because a food is particularly hard to get down.
Yeah. When do you actually feel full? Because you put down 20 pounds. That's like, could you have kept going?
Depends on the contest. Like certain contests are capacity, like the poutine contest. My training is so that at the end of the contest, I can't do anymore. Because if you could have done more, why didn't you do more? My training has been predominantly to maximize as much as I could do in 10 minutes. Yeah, usually around 5-6 minutes, I'm starting to feel full and kind of being like, oh my God, all right. Time to bite down and get this done with.
Eat some food. I'm going to tell you about my horrible food challenge experience. I hosted a dumpling eating contest in Times Square one year. I don't know if you guys remember this video. It was like so long ago. If you guys were watching like Off the Great Wall back in the day.
I do think I remember seeing this.
I was like, yeah, let's do a dumpling eating contest. We'll do all you can eat dumplings in 5 minutes. Now, I didn't realize at the time because I'm an amateur at this. 5 minutes is actually an eternity. And when you're stuffing food in your face, I'm like, feeling good about myself. In 2.5 minutes, I'm like, I'm done. But there's still like 2.5 more minutes to go. And I literally felt, I guess, Einstein's theory of relativity of when time just stood still. I'm just standing on that stage and it's like, I want to die, I want to kill myself.
Time is relative, and your reality was pain. I get so many comments that be like, oh, I could do a 5-pound burrito, no problem. I could do a 5-pound burger, no problem. It's just eating food.
No,
it's not easy.
Crazy. It's delicious, but
Exactly.
at the time you're like, I can't handle it. I mean, you never did any spicy challenge. I did a spice challenge. I want to tell you what happened after that. So
Was that in New York?
that was in New York.
Okay, yeah.
You guys might not know what happened after that video ended. Go and watch the video. I'll link it down below. I seem all happy, right? This is what happened right afterwards. So I said goodbye, and at the point, I already finished every single lassi they had in the store. Like, they were sold out of lassi because of me. Because at that point, I was like, it hurts so much, you just want to finish it. They have 2 locations. This one was in Jersey. It was a pristine Jersey neighborhood. Like, the sidewalk it just rained. It smelled like freshly cut grass. It was so beautiful. Everybody had beautifully curated lawns, and there was a mother walking her carriage towards me. And as soon as I stepped near my car, I channeled internally both Godzilla and The Exorcist. And because it came out like red. It was just like flaming projectile vomit everywhere. And I see the lady who was walking a baby towards me just cross the street. And then came like an hour worth of stomach pains. I'm just like in a fetal position by my car.
One of the first challenges I did was in San Jose, the Hellfire wing challenge.
Oh, you did that, that's
I
right.
did that, yeah, and I just pounded it. I was just get it over with, done. It just sits, it just lingers. 10 minutes for the contest, the spice, it just lingers and lingers. It's no fun.
Oh, that's
I don't
crazy.
get it.
Were your family like always supportive of you? Like you're like, hey, I'm gonna eat for a living after going to college?
My rise in competitive eating, whatever you want to call it, it was kind of synonymous with me starting college. So at the beginning, I was doing classes, and they were cool with it. They're like, oh, like you can do your stuff as long as you're doing school and everything. And then eventually, when I decided to stop doing, take off time from classes, I was starting to do better, and I think they were very supportive. They saw where I was trying to go with it, saw that I was taking it seriously, which is a lot to ask for a competitor.
Yeah. I wonder what happens. Okay, after you eat like a 20-pound something, you're like obviously food prego. Like, what happens in the next 24 hours?
First word that comes to mind is like a detox. I usually take a nice long shower, just drink plenty of water, just let your body like just rest. It's hard to sleep. People think I go take a nap. It's kind of hard to sleep.
Do people just purge afterwards or no?
I can't speak for everybody else. I mean, you can't train your body to do that. That's the hard part. It's like it's this tug of war thing. Nowadays, like I literally just like swell up. My body's like, okay, I know what to do with the salt now. Just push it into the tissue with water.
So you look like,
I'll deal with it
you
later.
look like the Hulk after a bunch of dumplings.
I feel like it.
And a lot of people might be wondering, I don't know the answer to this either. Like, is it healthy to, is it okay to do competitive eating?
It's not about the healthiest thing in the world. I mean, putting on pads and stuff and hitting people, headbutting people. No sport inherently is healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, pushing your body to your limit on a competitive level. It's all how you manage it, and you just try to avoid anything that's going to be overly daunting on your body.
How long? I mean, I don't know, like, let's say football, you go until you're like 35 or something. What do you think about competitive eating?
I don't even know that.
It's new, right?
I don't know. It's new. There's no books written on it. There's no how to competitively. From the case studies that there have been, I mean, there's a guy that's like 70 years old, and he still qualifies for
70?
Nathan, right?
Whoa.
I think Rich Lefevre, he's in his late 60s, almost 70.
Wow.
He's more than a lot of the other guys. He's like a mid-30 hot dog guy.
I want to be like that guy.
Also, Joey Chestnut, you know, he tells me every year he's going to retire, but dude gets better every year. You know?
He keeps increasing. I don't know how he's doing
getting
it.
better every year.
I'm just going to do 70 this year. I'm going to do 72.
If he can do it, I can do it.
All right, we got to get through some of these dumplings. Okay,
Yeah, that
I got
tower's
some
calling.
unique dumplings.
I could totally do a contest with this. It's already like, there's already soup in it, so it's easy to go down.
Do you chew much when you're doing a contest, or do you just try
Minimal.
to swallow it? You just try to swallow it, right?
Minimal chewing.
Try this. This is a different type of dumpling. It's a steamed dumpling. It's a fish dumpling. It's good though.
In there.
Right?
Yeah, it's very good.
So this is a type of cucumber
Okay.
that's inside the soup dumpling. So try this.
All veggie? Or?
Yeah, it's a veggie,
Veggie.
with the pork. Not pork, shrimp. Huh. That's pretty tender.
Very juicy.
Yeah. Oh, grab that, man. This is 三鲜包.
The big boys.
Yeah. The 3-ingredient bun: chicken, shrimp, and pork. All right, dip that.
Dip it.
There you go. Oh. Oh yeah. I love this.
I did not expect that to be so like tender and like juicy. Wow.
The bun is so soft, right? You can sleep on this thing. This is actually really, really good. This is the first time I'm having this here. What I love about this place, everything is so juicy. That's the shawmai.
It's shawmai.
Yeah.
This looks more epic than any shawmai I've ever seen before.
Yeah, man.
This looks good.
It's like a shawmai and a soup dumpling had a baby. That's awesome. Pork and onions.
I've had shawmai before. Nothing like that.
No.
I want to dive in. I want to see the good stuff, taste the good stuff.
Like even in Chinese dumplings, there's so many freaking different types and styles and varieties, and even this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is a dessert dumpling. Chocolate. Try this.
Chocolate.
Chocolate dumpling.
Who would have thought I would go authentic and go?
Oh, it's kind of cold now. Oh, it sucks. Now it's like a piece of chewy chocolate
like a Hershey
inside.
Kiss now.
Oh man. Oh, that is solid chocolate.
They did bring that out like first.
Yeah. What was one of the coolest gifts that were prizes that you've won? Because I remember like you went to Texas, you got $100 for eating like some Vietnamese place.
Okay, yeah.
That's pretty cool. Like
Yeah.
$100, usually they just give you free food.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes even the best ones are just like travel. I was in Singapore and Bangkok
Yeah.
for the seafood shrimp wonton eating contest. And just being able to travel the world or Ireland for oysters. Sometimes just the experience is the best part.
For those of you out there who want to be competitive eaters, how do they start training?
First thing I'd say, and it sounds kind of like a softball, but just go and do an eating challenge. 'Cause like you said, you know, you're like, oh, like I could do 5-minute dumpling stuff. Like, just dive into it and see if you like it. Because for all you know, you'll go a couple bites and you'll be like, oh, this is horrible. But like for practice and stuff, when I started, I would just like hit up buffets, eat as much as I can, go home, try to drink some water on top of it.
Yeah. So no like broccoli method or
Well,
like,
I did the broccoli method.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Don't. Yeah. I mean, come on.
The aftermath of eating 6 pounds of broccoli isn't too fun.
No one's gonna want to be around you. You got a great thing going on YouTube. What else is in the store for you this year? What are you gonna do?
I'll keep doing the food challenge stuff like I have been. I'd love to do more stuff like you do. I get jealous sometimes. I watch your content, watch other people who travel the world and eat food.
Dude, come with me next time I'm in Japan.
Japanese food challenges, they pay you.
Oh really?
Not in the States. The States, they just give you free meals.
Yeah.
In Japan, free meal, they
Because
give you cash.
they up the ante. They don't do like 6 pounds. They do like.
Serious challenges.
Dude, I did that giant dumpling thing. I mean, you could have finished
Oh,
it.
yeah.
But like
I did finish it. I did it.
You did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
$100.
Dude, but it's so great to finally eat with you.
Likewise, man.
Man, I've been really looking forward to this for like years. Really glad to have met you, and hopefully we get to chow down again sometime. You got the YouTube thing, you got the competitive eating thing. Is that all on our website we can put up?
I mean, yeah, mainly YouTube stuff. I got mattstoney.com.
Yeah.
It's just a passive website. Matt Stonie on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff.
Cool. And now all that information is all listed down below for you guys. And guys, we're gonna finish this because we barely ate like a pound.
The battery's running out. God damn.
So
Not enough time.
We're actually gonna just eat and enjoy things and not like put a timer up. But man, it's so great to have you, bro.
Likewise, man.
And thank you guys so much for watching. Until we all eat again. See you later.